Alright, I just got officially rejected. Not the first time that's happened in my life. But I went up to some guy who had a lanyard and he had pins. And I'm like, oh, excuse me, do you trade pins? He's like, I do not. I'm like, okay. So this little like finding pin traders in the wild, it's a little bit more difficult than I thought. But this is the look of determination. I'm determined to find one. Oh, so those are pins? I am 61 years old, y'all, and I've been coming to Disneyland for 50 years, and I have never owned a pin, let alone even thought about trading one. So we're gonna change that today, and I am bringing you with me. I mean, what kind of Disneyland influencer am I if I've never traded a pin before? So I just happened to find a pin expert, and these are all of his pins. Are there rules or anything that you have to abide by in pin trading? I mean, is there like, do you get blackballed if you do something wrong?
You can get blackballed. So if you're taking in money for pins, you're not allowed to do that.
So you can't resell them?
You can't resell them. Okay. No. So you're only allowed to trade. Okay. Okay. And then you have to agree upon the trade.
You have to do what?
You have to agree upon the trade.
Can I turn your book?
Yeah. Okay. So as long as you agree upon the trade, you're aces.
Okay.
So the difference between, and a lot of people confuse it, the difference between us and a cast member is a cast member will normally trade you no questions asked. At that point, you just tell them what you want, they will give it to you, and no questions.
And is it one time a day or 2 times a day? So that they can trade?
It used to be they can trade 2 pins a day.
To the same person?
To the same person, yeah. Some people will allow you to come back later on in the day. I think it's kind of who you meet, who you get. Okay.
Like these little tables right here, are these set up for you to put your stuff here, and is it first come, first serve kind of thing?
We put them up specifically for pin trading. So we used to have benches like the ones you see over there.
Yeah.
And then they switched over to these about a year ago. Now there's about what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, 7 of them.
Okay.
And you know they're free at 8 o'clock in the morning, and then everybody.
How often do you come?
It depends when I can come.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean I try to get here a couple times a week.
Oh wow.
Usually during the week.
Okay.
I prefer during the week.
And how long have you been doing this?
Here at the tables, probably only a couple of years.
How long have you been doing?
I've been collecting since 2011.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Very fun.
Yes.
Well, very cool. Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so that was pretty interesting. I mean, that was really cool just listening to him talk about that. Now, I did tell him, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go nerd out and buy a pin and a lanyard. And they're kind of like, I'm like, nerd out in the best way possible. I think this is really cool. So let's go grab our first set of pins and let's dive into the magical world of Disney pin trading. Now, one thing that I did find out is that Disney drops new pins every Tuesday. So basically, every time we come back to the park, there's going to be a new pin. Whether this is going to be something that I continue, I don't know. But if I don't find a pin that I like today, next Tuesday, we're going to have a new pin to choose from. Those look very fancy. I don't know if I want anything that fancy, so it's like the very first pin I saw. Can I ask you a question? Where do you sell the trading pins?
Inside the Emporium, there's a whole big pin wall.
Oh, cool. I guess the only thing I need to do is go find the ginormous pin wall, leave it up to me to go into the most remote part of the gift store to try to find a pin that's nowhere in sight. So let's keep looking. Pin wall. Oh, found it. about, I had no idea that they actually have like themes. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, I know nothing about Disney pin trading.
Oh, it's
So they have Pixar, they have What's New, they have Mickey and Friends, pins. They have theme parks, resorts, marbles, princesses, you name it, they got it.
Flying boxes and
Oh, so those
bags.
are pins?
Yeah, in there.
What's your name?
Jagger.
Jagger.
Yeah.
Jagger just gave me my very first pin. Oh my god.
Yes, I did.
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry.
I just got that one.
I know, you just told me about that.
Yeah, so you can find. There you go.
Oh,
You can get something.
no,
else.
okay, but here's the thing, it's so special now, I have to hold on to it.
Yeah, you can hold on to it. So
Yeah,
that
it's
way
like,
when you
it's
have.
like when your mom gave you your first pin.
Yeah, I still
I'm gonna
have
be,
it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, this is the first pin that Jagger ever gave me, and I have to hold on to it.
Yes, yes.
Oh my god, you're gonna, well thank you. Oh my god, thank you. Yes, thank you. Oh my
All right,
god.
you're welcome.
This is amazing. Thank you.
You're very welcome. People have given me pins before, so
Are you? Well, I just wasn't expecting
Yeah.
that kind of kindness.
yeah,
So,
I do it all the time.
all right,
I can.
amazing.
I like to give to people. It's fun.
You are amazing. Awesome. Thank you.
All right,
Thank you. You just made my day. See, I am still just smiling ear to ear. Now, I'm going to get this pin right here. This one says I trade pins because you know what? Now I'm a pin trader. And then they also said that they have mystery packs behind the counter. I'm gonna say, with my style, I'm gonna take this lanyard because it's gonna go with the most outfits. And again, I'm just so impressed with everybody here. They're just I'm just so having so much fun. So let's go buy this. Let's get that mystery pack. Let's open it up, put it on my lanyard, and that's what we're gonna do. So I ended up getting this one. It's called Disney Toys in a Box. I mean, how can we go wrong with a Disney Toys in a Box? Okay, we got a pin in here and a pin in here. So we got 2 pins. The big reveal. I know it's something Mickey. Oh, it's Mickey Mouse in a box. How cute is that? I got a little stitch. Oh my gosh. Okay, problem. This is a problem I was not expecting. But there's all of the pins that I have now with my lanyard, which...
Port watch, up with the spanker. Unfurl the spirit sail.
I guess...
All hands, ease the weather breezes. We sail a true course, south by southwest.
Is this what I do? I'm like, I trade pins. Maybe I'll just put it on my backpack. Never in a million years did I think that my biggest issue today was going to be where do I put my lanyard? I'm going to stick it in my pocket. And then when I go up to people, I'll be like, hey, you want to trade a pin? I'll be like, hold on. You want to trade a pin? And then I'll be like, swap. Those are my pins. All right, I just got officially rejected. Not the first time that's happened in my life, but I went up to some guy who had a lanyard and he had pins. And I'm like, oh, excuse me, do you trade pins? He's like, I do not. I'm like, okay. So this little like finding pin traders in the wild, it's a little bit more difficult than I thought. But this is the look of determination. I'm determined to find one. I'm gonna make an executive decision because I am borderline being creepy. I have gone up to more people just like giving them an ocular pat down, looking for any evidence of pin trading. So I am gonna go back to my original spot. I am going to trade a pin and I am going to experience this one way or the other. So let's go back and trade a pin. And we have officially traded a pin. Now, something that I didn't even think about, and I can totally see how this would happen. The very nice lady that I traded my pin with asked me to not record any of it. She said that her pins are very valuable and she didn't know who would be seeing this video or even who I was. So out of respect for her, because I mean, I think I'm very respectful, I traded my, my Stitch pin for a Tigger. So I have the cute little mouse ears that is like a little Tigger pin. And she explained it. She said that basically you trade across. So these are like the toys, like the toys in a box, mystery box. So I traded it for another one. And she was like, yeah, your pins are cute. Do you want to trade something? And I said, yes. So the magic just keeps on going, everybody, and I am so excited to be able to come here and experience things for the first time. It does not matter how old you are. What matters is that you're open to new experiences. From finding new lands in Disneyland to trading pins for the very first time. That's what my series is about. This is about experiencing things regardless of your age. So I hope that you have enjoyed this one. I know I definitely did. Please hit that subscribe button because the adventures, they're just beginning. And it's official. I'm a Disneyland pin trader. Who would have thought?